Sorry about that. Seemed a little off kilter there, but Nerd in Texoma here with another episode. Today, I'm gonna just be a quick little overview, I guess you would say, about a little bit of stuff I picked up today out while I was shopping. I had to had to replace the toilet seat because it cracked on me, and yeah, that would not be a good place to get splinters. So while I was out shopping, I decided to swing into Ollie's, which is a discount store locally. Basically, imagine what Big Lots was about 20 years ago. They specialize in closeouts and, overproduction runs, stuff like that. Uh, Basically, you go in the store this time, you might not see the exact same products the next time because, they just buy a whole lot of them, and once it sells out, it sells out. There's some products that are continuously in there, most of them not. But today I did find something in Ollie's that I decided to go ahead and pick up. I haven't read any Batman stories recently, just basically because I don't have time to. My local comic shop that was here where I live closed down, goodness, about, I'm going to say it was about 2017, 2016-ish, so getting a hold of, stuff to keep current with and all that is very difficult. Unless you want to drive all the way down to like McKinney or Dallas or something like that, and that's 40, 60 miles away, an hour and a half depending on traffic. Not worth it to me. But today at Ollie's I did manage to find this. It's the Dark Knight, a true Batman story, original graphic novel. And just from the description on the back, it said, in the 1990s, writer Paul Dini had a flourishing career penning the hugely popular Batman the Animated Series and Tiny Toon Adventures. It was a golden era of television screenwriting, and Dini and his fellow writers were at the forefront of the glittering Hollywood scene. In one night, everything would change. Walking home one evening, Dini was jumped and viciously beaten. With several broken bones and a shattered face, Dini experienced an arduous recovery process, hampered by the imagined antics of the villains he was writing for television, including the Joker, Harley Quinn, and the Penguin. But despite how bleak his circumstances were, or perhaps because of it, Dini always imagined the Batman at his side, constantly chivying him along during his darkest moments. While most know the Caped Crusader as the all-abiding icon of justice and authority, in this surprising story, we see Batman in a new light, not as the Dark Avenger, but the savior who helped a discouraged man recover mentally from a brutal attack that left him unable to face the world. That sounds pretty darn interesting to me. That's why I picked it up. Y'all can see it was $5.99, so that's not a bad price for a graphic novel like this, and it is hardcover, which is pretty darn cool. So for $6, I think this is going to be a pretty good read. Next things that I picked up were, well, I say next door. It's not right next door. There's a Planet Fitness in between, but on the other side of the Planet Fitness from the Ollie's, there's Dollar Tree. You know, if y'all have been around my channel long enough, or my videos, not my channel, this show, y'all have seen that I will go to Dollar Tree and, you know, get the supplies that I normally need and check around their DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff, see if there's anything that sounds interesting, and if it is, hey, I'll pick it up, because it used to be $1, now it's $1.25. Still cheap enough that, you know, rather than going to like Walmart and getting a brand new DVD for 10 or 12 bucks, like I was recently at Walmart and saw the new Rob Zombie Monsters movie, which I'm interested in seeing, but at the same time I've heard some pretty scathing reviews about it, so I'm kind of iffy on that. But again, you know, I'm not willing to pay 12 or 13 bucks for that right now. I'll wait. Hopefully, maybe one day it might get in the $5 bin at Walmart. If I'm really lucky, I might catch it at Dollar Tree. It might get in there. Circulation and stuff. But until then, I've found a movie called Encounter with Luke Hemsworth, brother, of course, of Chris. It says, when an otherworldly organism crash lands on Earth, a group of grief-stricken friends led by Luke Hemsworth, Anna Hutchinson, and Tom Atkins. I don't know why they used the actors' names instead of the characters' names in the movie, but that's what they did. These friends must overcome a recent tragedy and face their fear of the unknown to uncover unimaginable secret the alien holds. What is that? Out with the FBI closing in, time is running out. The font is white, and it gets into that area, so that's why it was a little hard to read. But it sounded interesting for $1.25 for a sci-fi Blu-ray. I thought it was potentially worth it, you know. Hey, if I like it, I like it. Cool. If I don't, I've got a bunch of DVDs and Blu-rays I can haul to the pawn shop or up to a local video game store and trade them in and get something else. Granted, they don't pay much, so I've got to have a lot to have any value there of stuff to trade in. But maybe one day I'll have enough and, you know, have enough leftover spending money, fun money, that I can replace my PS4, which broke. The last thing that I picked up today at Dollar Tree, well, fun stuff, not the necessary stuff, and y'all will recognize this, or at least recognize the continuation of it, because I did a previous video about 2 Doctor Who DVD specials that I picked up at Dollar Tree. Well, guess what? I found a third one. One that I hadn't seen before. Again, from the Capaldi era. I'll get that out one of these days. This is the Christmas special, The Husbands of River Song. I've not seen this one before, so this is going to be another fresh and new one when I do get to watch it. It seems pretty interesting. It says it's Christmas Day on a remote human colony, and the doctor is hiding from Christmas carols and comedy antlers. I guess, somebody's trying to put the horns on his head. I don't know. But when a crashed spaceship calls upon the doctor for help, he finds himself recruited into River Song's squad and hurled into a fast and frantic chase across the galaxy. King Hydroflax is furious, and his giant robot bodyguard is out of control and coming for them all. Will Nardale survive? And when will River Song work out who the doctor is? So I will probably watch this before the other movie that I got today, just because I'm kind of in a little, I guess, not really completely catch up, but catch up a little bit on Doctor Who. That's kind of the mood I am. I mean, heck, I go through moods, where I watch a lot of one series or a bunch of these type of movies and this and that and the other, so you can never tell with me. What I'm watching every day, who knows? Especially living out in the country with very crappy antenna reception. I think the last time my antennas were able to pick anything up was about March or so of this year. I bought new ones. They say they should be working in this area, that end up not. So, you know what? Forget it. I got a Blu-ray player. I got tons of DVDs. I'm good. So, like I said, that's just my little fun stuff, nerdy stuff haul that I got today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. As I always say, when I catch something at Dollar Tree, check your local stores. They get different stuff in all the time. Some stores may have some of the things that I show as far as the DVDs, some might not. Some might have a treasure you've been looking for. So swing by, check it out. Check out your discount stores, and y'all be good. See y'all next time around, and be decent to each other. All right, later.